Hi everyone, welcome to the first experiment in this science packet. My name is Ramya, I'm the one that designed these experiments, and this first experiment is about pennies and surface tension. So this experiment tests two scientific processes called cohesion and surface tension. So cohesion is when the tiny molecules in a liquid like water are very attracted to each other. And this results in something called surface tension. And so when these molecules are introduced to a surface or a solid, like the penny that we'll be using in this experiment, the molecules on the outside don't like the penny, and they're basically going to stick to each other more than the penny for a pretty long amount of time. And so we are going to see where that breaking point is, and we're going to measure that by the number of drops. So all we're going to need for this experiment is a paper towel, a penny. I'm going to use a syringe, which is probably the easiest thing to use, but you can also use an eyedropper or a spoon if you don't have an eyedropper or a syringe, and it's going to work. You just need to be a little more careful with the spoon. And a liquid to test. So we're going to be using water, but when you do this at home, be sure to try out other liquids like milk or dish soap or oil. Alright, so this experiment is pretty easy. All you're going to do is pull up some of the water in the syringe, and then basically you're going to put it on one drop at a time. So be sure to do it a little slower than I am and count the number of drops that you're putting on the penny, but I just want to show you how it may look. So I'm going to stop right here. So it's kind of hard to see on camera, but the property of cohesion is making the water molecules stick to each other. So it forms like a dome or a bubble on top of the penny. And, logically speaking, you may think, well, it should have fallen over the sides, but because of cohesion and surface tension, it's sticking to itself and forming this really smooth dome on top of the penny. And so I'm just going to keep adding water, and we're going to try to get to that breaking point. Alright, so if you could see that right there, that was kind of the breaking point where the surface tension and cohesion forces were simply not strong enough for just the sheer amount of water that we put on the penny. And so there's still a little bit of water left, but it's reached the breaking point. So I hope you guys try this at home, both with water, like we just did together, but also with other liquids like oil or milk or whatever else you can find at home. So good luck, and be sure to record all of the information in your data table.